Rich, poor. Hey everyone, and welcome to Hey Father Alex, where you have questions and together we discern the answers. Today's question is, why is there such inequality in the world? In pretty much every city of every country of the world, there's a harsh reminder of the huge disparity between rich and poor. And while billions of dollars have been spent and donated to bring millions of people the opportunity to climb out of poverty, there's still a huge gap between those who have more than they need and those who have little or nothing at all. So why is that? Is it because rich people are evil? Is it because God hates the poor? No. It has everything to do with who and what we choose to love. In chapter 19 of the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus meets a man who asks him what he has to do to inherit eternal life. After the man reassures Jesus that he has been following all the rules that God has given to his people since his youth, Jesus tells him, "If you wish to be perfect, go and sell all of your possessions and give your money to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come and follow me." When the young man heard this word, he went away grieving because he had many possessions. So then Jesus said to his disciples, "Truly I tell you, it will be harder for a rich person to enter the kingdom of heaven. And again I tell you, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of heaven." But why? Because those who are rich are tempted to love their possessions more than they love God and their neighbor. One of the best scenes that explains how Jesus views humanity's relationship to the poor comes just before he dies, when a woman breaks a jar of perfume and proceeds to pour it over his feet. Judas Iscariot asks, "Couldn't this have been sold and the money given to the poor?" Jesus responds by saying, "The poor you will always have with you." Jesus isn't just telling the truth. It's an indictment that goes all the way back to when God said to the Israelites, "If you follow my commandments, there will be no poor among you." The reason we have poverty in the world is because we aren't willing to love God first and to care for our neighbors. We aren't willing to share what we have and to give people the opportunity to work and share in community with us. If we want to put an end to suffering and poverty, we have to put an end first to the poverty in our hearts and become rich in love of God and our neighbor. Thanks again for watching and listening to this episode of Hey Father Alex. If you want to catch more episodes, make sure that you like the video if you liked it. And if you didn't like it, go ahead and hit that other button. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell gizmo on the side so you can be notified of when the next episodes come out. Thank you, and God bless.